the armed forces might as well be our enemies because they work for the government and the government is our enemy. I mean, we have a lot of our brothers and sisters who is fighting these wars and out here dying for America, but in the Constitution we not even looked at as an entire people. We looked at as 3/5 of a person.
It's absolutely terrible.
And if that's how you feel about a people and you have had a control over them, I mean, our 85% listeners, people who just now coming into any type of knowledge of self or whatever, it's a lot to take in at one time. It is, but all the information that's out there, we need to start applying it and we need to get the ball rolling as far as, hey, the alarm has already been sounded. This is lions out the cage. We have to act like, we need a sense of urgency among our people to start sticking together in our unity. And we need to really, really understand that if we don't, basically, let me pull it up. Hold on. I'm finna read it word for word out of Message to the Black Man. Is accept our own and be ourselves. Give me just a second. I wasn't prepared to even go here. But I'm going to read that page and then I'm going to let Brother Antonio take over. Where is it? Accept your own. Page 46. Message to the Black Man. You can find this book at www.finalcall.com/store, or you can get it at the NOI.org store as well. Page 46. Accept your own. America has been number one on the list of God for total destruction for a long time. Even in the prophecy of Moses, Isaiah, Habakkuk, and Jesus. Here, her America's destruction has been coming gradually for the past 34 years. The nation of the earth are becoming her enemies because of her evils and the murders of the so-called American Negroes who now could choose to build the kingdom of heaven. There is no let up in her evil, brutality, and murder of her once slaves, the Negro, who are still her slaves mentally. She would not like you to know that the doom is because the way she treated her slaves. She has deceived everyone who deals with her, as recorded in the Revelations of John the Bible. Today she has, as the revelation of John prophesied, the head of the church, the Pope of Rome, helping her deceive Negroes and keep them in the church so that they may be destroyed with her. The only thing that will hold the Negro is his belief in whites as a people of divinity. They hold to this religion, Christianity, which they use to deceive everyone they possibly can. It was through Christianity that they got their authority over the black, brown, yellow, and red races. The holding to the white man's name is another chain that carries the Negro down with his enemies. It is laughable and saddening to see the so-called Negro preachers standing and preaching from the Bible while they do not understand it. The Negro professionals, scholars, and scientists are still ignorant of the fact that as long as they are in the white man's name, they are his slaves. In every nation, as soon as he presents himself in the name of the white men of Europe, they know that he is dumb to the fact that he cannot be free until he breaks his slave master's hold on him, his name, his religion, his way of living, and his evil practices. These must be given up before any nation or even God can help These must be given up before any nation or even God can help or even aid the Negro in becoming a free people recognized by other nations. Proof has been offered in the name of the present heavyweight champion of of the world, Muhammad Ali. Now, this book was written when Mr. Muhammad Ali, our brother, was the champion. Think about how long ago was that. And here we is, present day 2014. I'm going to continue to the end and give it to Brother Antonio, my king.
Thank you, sister.
Proof has been offered in the name of the present heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali. It is a divine name. Both Muhammad and Ali are names of God. Quickly the nations of his kind held out their hands and called him to Christian black preachers have never been so recognized because of their ignorance in holding the name and religion of their slave masters. The revelation of John in the Bible, the revelator represents them spiritually as beasts because of their savage way of dealing with and murdering black people. And even Isaiah warned you who you hold to the white man's name and his religion. This is your America. We have proven this to you, not your slave master, that you will get respect and honor throughout the world if you accept your own and take on the names of the divine supreme being. It is in your Bible, and now it has been made manifest to you. Watch how anxious the white man is to hold you and call you by his name. He still would like to call the champion Cassius Clay after himself, and he would like to call me Poole after himself. This is to keep the blind, the deaf, and the dumb to the knowledge that even the name alone is sufficient to free you of his evil people. I have offered America a solution to her problems with her slaves, but she knows that you are dumb enough not to want to accept it. She is condemning herself to an early doom by rejecting it. The only way is to separate the two people, despite the foolish Negroes' cry that they love white people and want to remain with them. The time has arrived. The only way to put off for a few more years the total destruction of America is to deal fairly with the Negro. But nevertheless, one day it will come, unless you would like to return to Europe instead of sending the Negro back to Africa. The whole Western Hemisphere belongs to the darker people, and Europe was given to the white people. Your anger against the Negro getting a just deal has hastened your doom. America will suffer some of the worst calamities within the next year or two. Calamities worse than any nation has endured since man has been on earth. That is, if she does not make the right move, square up with justice for the slave, and do not try to deceive him through intermarrying your women. Give him up and let him go, or suffer death and destruction. Now, them is not my words. Them is the words of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. As I stated previously, you can get your own copy for a $5 or $7 donation at www.finalcall.com/store. And all of this powerful information that's contained in this one book is enough to free us from the chains of oppression. Brothers and sisters, save our women and girls. Our kings need to be saved. Our queens need to be saved, because the present condition that we are, I don't even want to get into the economic blueprint, but that's part of why we are where we are, because we claim we don't have no money, but we spend, almost $1 trillion among all of us on foolishness. J's, the newest kicks, and whatever, clothes, and wanna be fly. And you wonder why they trying to kill us. Because we the easiest people we the only people on the planet. We at the bottom of the map, yeah. Because we spend our money with everybody else. Have you ever thought that if you, your sister, your brother, your cousin, all y'all in the same generation, let's say it's 10 of y'all know y'all ride or die. Oh, if you fight one of us, you fight all of us type cousins. Y'all saved y'all money up. Hey, cousin, I'm putting $10 in the stash, whatever, $20 in the stash. We gonna buy us some land. But we don't want to think like that. We gonna have to think like that. You better start thinking like that. Because if you don't think like that, you want to keep fighting each other, Allah is going to destroy you with our enemies. And that's real. We need to, all this black on black violence, it needs to stop. We need to stop killing ourselves because we doing the KKK job better than them. I'm going to keep saying it because as much as them chemtrails is working. Because back in the 70s, it was Rodney King was one person. And they had Watts riots. I mean, come on now. We see police brutality every 2 or 3 weeks and nobody protests. Nobody starting no rallies. Nobody trying to, ain't nobody. Y'all forgot about Malcolm X? Come on now. Y'all so conscious and all of this stuff. All of these people who want to claim they have knowledge. Why don't you apply the knowledge? Come on. I know we're not supposed to be the aggressors, but come on now. We've been getting beat the hell down for the longest by the police, and nobody protests, and nobody act like, I don't even want to talk about it because that video, that's an Ingram I'm gonna need to be audited on because I literally watched that man die on camera. They couldn't have paid for me to been at the scene. They would have had to arrest me for trying to save my brother, for real. It needs to stop. Nobody gonna protest. Come on now, all these gangbangers out here, I'm calling all y'all. Brother Akbar already called the wounded soldiers. I'm calling the gangsters and thugs. I'm calling y'all. Because I feel it in my soul that, y'all gonna be the ones who gonna be able to defend us. Minister Farrakhan already called y'all a long time ago. We calling y'all again. Here it is again. We need y'all brothers and sisters who is them warriors. We need y'all. I don't want to, I want to give, I'm going to give my king some time to speak. I'm going to let y'all think on everything that I just said because brothers and sisters, we got to get with it. We can keep talking all day, but we need to start applying the knowledge that we have. We need to start doing with it. It's too much out there for us to not be united. Unity is the key. Unity is the key.
I ain't gonna even lie, ladies and gentlemen. To hear her even got. Before I even go into the topic of the purge, tie your shoes, pull your pants up. If you're in the bed, you might as well put your pillows behind your head and just say, nigga, I ain't doing nothing until after this nigga speaks. If that's what you want to call me. But I am above that unless it's a Nigah, which is a king. Now, before I go into the explanation of why they deserve whatever Allah brings, I was going to cuss from the beginning, just from hearing her disappointed. Now, Minister Farrakhan addressed that disappointment gives birth to frustration.